views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff and management of WWDB-TV.
How you doing? I'm Big Doc. Welcome to the Pickup Show. Yes, that's right. We're back on WWDB-TV. Thank you to old man John that's back there controlling everything for allowing me back. But today we have a very exciting show. I have two champs, not one, but two champs with 4 belts from Tough Enough coming through. I'll let you know who they are, but you got to stay tuned. Later on, we got my man, comedian Liplock, a Vegas comedian here to talk about his craft as well as his upcoming show, A Face to Funny. It's going to be a great show. Stay in your seats. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. The Pickup Show. How you doing, man? Welcome to the Pickup Show. I am your host, Big Doc. As normal and as everybody has already known, we lost an NBA great. We lost an NBA legend. Me being a longtime Laker fan, growing up in Los Angeles, you know, I got to see the Showtime era. I got to see, you know, Wilt, Kareem, a lot of very good Lakers, man. But losing Kobe was very, very hard. It was very, very difficult. I don't even look at basketball the same anymore. Whether you love him, whether you hate him, you definitely have to respect that man's body of work and what he did on the court. We have a lot of people that are actually bringing up, you know, old allegations and things of that nature to basically defame a memory. That's something that the Pickup Show does not condone. That is something that we will not do. We will respect that man for who he was on the basketball court. We'll also respect him for the father that he was. So definitely prayers and thoughts go out to Kobe Bryant, his beautiful daughter Gigi, and the 7 other people who lost their lives, you know, in that horrific accident. So join us, the Pickup Show, WWDB-TV, in honoring Kobe Bryant and his memory. Thank you. We'll be right back.
All right, here it's Slammy and JR, Vegas Villains. We're back in action.
Oh, hey, this ain't no picnic. Hey, this is war. This is a battlefield. Okay.
I said, damn, now he got to go get a Super Bowl ring.
And champions are the ones, they're successful because the adjustments that they make.
You know, getting a chance to come and play with the Raiders was amazing.
Any day when you're in Las Vegas, it's got to be a great day. And now that the Raiders are the Las Vegas Raiders, that's even a better day.
Stick around. Oh, check out the view.
What's going on? Welcome back to the Pickup Show. And as advertised, I have 2 champs. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4 belts right here. We have Vance Elrod sitting to my immediate right, 135 to 155 champ. And then we have Victor Leperi.
Yeah.
I said it right, y'all.
Said it right.
Victor Leperi sitting to my right and my right. All right, so, and they are both here from Tough Enough. You didn't get to see my man Vance when he walked in earlier. He's on crutches, but you just fought this weekend.
This
Saturday.
Yep.
Where at?
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City. He was out there in Utah fighting against the Mormons.
Slight them. They're nice people, but.
Well, yeah, but you know they break legs.
They fall the same.
Exactly. So, Vance, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
All right. First and foremost, where you from?
Las Vegas, born and raised.
Born and raised in Vegas.
Yep.
Oh man, okay, so you got one of your own, you got your Vegas product right here. So this is definitely something that you definitely want to get into. So we got this here. How long you been fighting with Tough Enough?
I had my first fight when I was 19.
19 with
Yep.
Tough Enough, and how old are you now?
26.
26,
Yep.
okay. So the question is, being that you're dealing with Tough Enough, how long are you going to be there before you move up? Because I know Tough Enough is kind of a springboard
Correct.
to the next level.
For right now, this might be my last amateur fight, so it might be under wraps. But there is one little challenge left. I think at 145, I might want one more belt, just for the table.
Oh, yeah?
So we might do one more. It's still in talks. I got the week to kind of figure out what I'm gonna
Who
do.
is it, man? You know you got to tell. Who is
Oh,
it?
there's a 45-pound champ, Timmy Kumba, I think his name is.
Timmy Kumba.
Yeah.
We coming for you, Timmy. We coming for you.
He's a solid kid. I'm just a little bit better, so it'll be nice.
Okay, so this fight is in the makings for. Well, you're gonna be down for a little bit.
Correct.
While you mend up on your leg and whatnot. How long do you think you'll be out?
I'm not sure. It ruptured all the blood vessels, so if we don't need surgery, I think I'll be back, jump roping on my feet within 2 weeks.
How hard did you kick the dude?
I kick hard. I get pissy and I just throw it, just whip it, and forget it's on me.
So what I'm thinking, because we got old man John back there, and maybe we should bring John from behind the camera and let him give a demonstration on how hard he kicks. You can kick John.
I don't want to break it again, yeah? Is John really not even get it? I'm not playing that.
This is too much.
Oh, man.
You never know what's going to happen on the pickup show. All right, so we got fans. All right, so Victor, man, where you from, fella?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So does that make you a Steelers fan?
Not necessarily. You know
No?
what? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a huge football guy. I follow football because I worked in the sports book for a while.
Uh-huh.
And I do follow football. It's
Okay.
fun to follow.
Okay.
But, fighting's my passion, so that's really just my only thing, watching fighting or college wrestling.
Ah, okay. So now with that being said, how long have you been with Tough Enough?
I had my first fight 2016, so 4 years now.
Okay. So just like Vance, what is your main goal as far as coming out of Tough Enough? Like, when do you see yourself actually going to the next level?
You know what? We'll probably go to the next level around the same time. I mean, ever since I met Vance, 2014.
Okay.
We've been bouncing off each other, playing this game of chess and making each other better. And I think we'll probably make it to the next level at the same time. So in my head, I'm thinking around August of this year, sometime
Yeah.
after June.
It's definitely this year.
Definitely this year.
100% this year.
Oh, okay.
I got
So what I need to know, because me, myself, I'm a traditionalist as far as boxing goes. I love boxing.
Amen.
I love being on my feet. I love, going from the shoulders. But, I've watched a lot of Tough Enough fights. I was there at the Thomas and Mack, and this was my second fight.
Was that this year? Or last year you went?
Not last year. Year before last when it was at the Mack.
That was you then, yeah? 2 years ago at
It
Thomas
was-
and Mack.
I fought at Thomas and Mack 2 years ago. It was my
Yeah, so
last
you
fight.
watched him fight, yeah?
Okay, that's when that muscle-bound black dude bit
Ox,
the Indian
Ox
dude.
bit the boy.
Yeah, I
Ox
remember
bit
Ox
the
bit him. Yes,
native
that's what he
boy,
did.
yeah.
Yes,
With
yes.
the judo, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
but
man.
you know what? The native boy was kicking his ass.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that.
We
Nobody
were in
saw
the
that
back
coming.
room, a little behind the scenes, and Ox warming up, and that's a big brother, and I'm
Yeah, he
watching him,
was.
and he's athletic, and I was like, oh, this guy's unstoppable. This guy's unstoppable. And then you got the fat native dude who looks like he just crawled out of the bar, and you're like,
Yeah.
all right, he's 1/4 pounder away from a stroke.
Right?
And that guy's more athletic. He threw him on his ass. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yes, he did.
And
Hip
Ox
tossed him.
bit him. I was like, oh, so I followed Ox in the back on Instagram. I followed right away. I was like, bro, he bit him. I cannot be part of this right now.
What's great about that is they actually have to tell us before fights now that biting is not allowed.
Every rules meeting.
Because of that
Every
bite.
rules
Because of
meeting,
him doing
of
that.
that bite,
Because of
they
that
tell us
bite,
every
yeah.
rules meeting, no biting.
And Ox is the homie. Ox is cool. He's a good man, but he bit the dude. He bit him.
I was there, Ox. I saw you bite that boy, Ox. Like, you can't even get away with it. It was a big bite right there on his titty. I saw you do it. You bit that boy, Ox. But so with that being said, what do you find? I mean, outside of the obvious going to the ground, but what I have noticed is that the striking is different
Correct.
from MMA to boxing.
Sit this one out.
That's
That's
all
a
you.
pure wrestler, right?
I'm the grappler. He's the striker.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so talk to him.
When you got anywhere from an 8 to a 16-ounce glove,
Okay.
you almost have a shield. So it's like the range is different. You have a little bit more cushion, so you're a little bit farther out. So the way I like to say it is like a good boxer, especially someone who doesn't move too much, not like a Loma, but like, old school boxing likes to sit in the pocket, Mexican style. That's like a helicopter. So you'll get two little helicopters fighting. I want to be a jet. You know, I want to in and out, in and out, in and out.
Okay.
So you got, with the small glove, 4-ounce glove, you can't really catch a lot. There's like sneaky shots can sneak right up the middle of the guard, you know, a jab can get in easier.
Okay.
So I don't like sitting right in front. I'm not going to sit in front of you. I'm not going to play chess with you that way, you know.
Okay.
So it's a lot more explosive, a lot more range, you know, there's a lot more pop shotting rather than a 4-punch combination, you know.
Okay.
So it's completely different. People find out. Like, there's some big time Muay Thai guys, world champions come in, sit flat foot in the front, and they're like, how'd you get hit with that? They don't even know what happened, you know?
Now, you say you're a wrestler.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm, you know, big Hulk Hogan, and I actually, I know my man, The Godfather. Know him very, very well. I don't know if you know who The Godfather is. That's old school wrestling.
Old school, yeah.
Old school wrestling.
I remember him.
But as far as you, so you wouldn't necessarily want to stand on your feet. You want to go to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind standing on my feet. It'll definitely challenge me more. It'll help me decide where I have progressed in striking.
Okay.
But you don't want to wrestle me because then the fight's just going to be over. As soon as I get you to the ground, you're not going to be able to move.
Unless we bite you like ox.
Exactly.
You see his ears, like that genetic, like he's got something genetically where he's a little bit stronger.
I think what it is big ears make you good fighters.
What's wrong with you people?
This guy's like out of Santa's workshop. He's got the strength. Yeah, it's weird.
No, this one is actually this belt right here. 2 minutes, 9 seconds took me to win this belt. Boy didn't land one strike on me. Straight wrestling, went in, took him down, just probably threw about 100 punches. I have a lot of volume when I strike.
Okay.
And then I went to take his neck, and I was like, I'm not done punching. Threw a couple more, and then took his neck, and just ended in a rear
It's just
naked.
like that shark in the sea.
I wrestled Division I in college, so.
Oh, what college you go to?
Clarion University.
Okay.
Frankie Edgar, he wrestled at Clarion. Kurt
Okay.
Angle wrestled at Clarion, so.
Kurt Angle.
pretty
I'll
big
make
wrestling.
you tap. Okay, yeah, definitely, yes, I told you, big wrestling.
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
So now, I got to give a shout out to BJ, man. He was real cool with me. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Toughen Up this weekend, real good dude. Him, his mom, like the whole camp, real
Yep.
cool. Did you guys see that knockout?
Oh,
Well,
my Lord.
We gonna go. We got like about 4 minutes, so we gonna go.
4
with
minutes,
this.
let's go over, yeah.
Your thoughts on that knockout?
Beautiful. The kid was already dazed, and he kind of, like I said, with the range, he didn't know what was going on. And I saw the third punch. It was off the angle, and it snuck right in. But the kid was already basically out. You know, the fight was going to be done, and that one just like that was nail in the coffin.
Ditto, man. I mean, it was gorgeous.
4-ounce gloves. That's
It
what I
was
love about
gorgeous.
Tough Enough, though. Like, when I tell people I went to Ireland and like I was talking to them and I'm like, oh yeah, I just fought for Tough Enough, and they're like, oh, fuck me, you fought for Tough Enough? I'm like, yeah, and they're like, they know what it is. It's like the best amateurs in the world.
Okay.
So it's insane, actually. Like the amount of competition here is like, so you're gonna get those high-level knockouts, you know?
We're in the fight capital of the world.
Yeah, we are. Yes, we are.
Anything can happen.
Yes, we are. Now, BJ, you know, I know you're going to see this, man. That was a beautiful knockout. And you even gave me a quick little head nod when I walked to the side of the ring. Thank you for that. Your mom's is an awesome person. Your whole team, awesome. But what I will say, man, is I'm looking forward to watching you two fight.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, so that you say your last fight in Tough Enough, you may or may not have. You say you're in the talks right now.
Yeah, it's a battle between, I want to challenge myself. We have one in front of me. I think
Okay.
it'll be good. I think I'll win decisively, but what it's going to come down to is it also, we're on a time frame. There's a small window. It's time to start getting paid.
Okay.
And I think I have the experience and I'm ready to go make a big staple as a pro. So
I'm with you.
March 14th at
March
New
14th.
Orleans. I'm fighting for the 35-pound Tough Enough.
So
I will be a flyweight and the bantamweight champion, two-division champion for Tough.
So that's 3 then. Then that'll be 3.
That'll
Yeah.
be 3.
I'm there. I'm telling you now, I'm there. I'm in the house. The pickup show is going to be in the house. We're definitely going to be, I'm pretty sure you're
I'll
going
be
to
in
be
the
there
corner,
as well.
yep.
Okay. Oh, so you're in the corner?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we corner each other every fight.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Way
what's
more
up.
nervous when they fight than when I fight.
Same.
We were walking out for Saturday, and I heard Octavian is our 55-pound champ that we train with.
Okay.
He's behind me. He goes, "Oh God!" And this kid's a savage. So when his voice cracks, it's so funny. "Oh God, I'm more nervous than I am when I fight right now." And I'm like, "Boys, I got this.
When
Relax."
Octavian is nervous, like, it's kind of weird because he just has no expression ever. And I was like, man, if Octavian's nervous, should I be nervous? Like,
So they get all nervous when I fight. I'm cool. When he fights, I'll be a bag of nerves just all over the place.
Goodness. All right. So let's do this. Let's get your let's get your
Look at the clip.
Let's look at the
Let's
clip.
look at the clip.
All right, let's look at the clip. Yeah.
Gentlemen, this is the main event. We've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If I tell you to stop, you must stop. Touch gloves if you want. Go back to your corner. Be ready to fight.
Yeah, nice work from Vasquez there. Impressed. Showing quick hands, but also great takedown defense. Oh, nice little upper.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, he's out. Oh, he's stone cold. Knocked him out in round number 1. Wow, Joe Hurst.
Unbelievable.
Look at the power on that young man.
Stiff as a board right now is Diego Vasquez. That was a scary knockout. Joe Hurst caught him with one left hand and kind of froze him up, and then the second put him out cold.
And he still hasn't blinked. Still out of it. That is scary power from Joe Hurst.
I'm going to try to bring in medical attention as we watch some of the replay. Left hand did it.
And here comes the other big one. I mean, you could not throw a bigger punch with more power directly on the button. And that's you see how stiff that arm goes, how stiff the leg goes. I mean, that was just a straight lights out moment. And Vasquez is still down inside of the cage.
That was an awesome clip. Thank you for that.
No worries.
Before we say goodbye to you guys for right now, first, Vance, let's give them your information as far as social media and how to get in contact with you.
Vance FC on Instagram. That's basically all I use, but I'm very active on there. Shoot me a message. I always respond. If you have any questions, you want to get in touch, you want to tell me, you love me, whatever. All right, just send me a message. But Vance FC on Instagram.
All right. Victor?
Vicious V_MMA.
Come on, man.
It's the worst name ever.
It's not. First of all, my name is Victor. And the reason why I changed it to Vicious V is because every fight somebody has said that was vicious. At one point in the fight, I have been commented on, and somebody said that was vicious. I was like, all right.
Well, we're going to change it to cringe.
I'm sorry. I'm a grown-ass man, dog. I'm not going to call you vicious.
No, that's okay.
But go ahead, one more time. Give it to him again.
Vicious V_MMA. Facebook, Victor Lipari, Lipari. You'll see a lot of my fights on there, but I post a lot on Instagram. So
there it is. We got Tough Enough in the house. Now they're gonna be back, just so you know. All right, and thank you guys for coming through, man.
Definitely
appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Stick around. We gotta take pictures and whatnot.
We'll hang out.
So we'll be back with comedian Lip Lock. Right now, Lip Lock knows that I got bodyguards in here. I got my boy that just dropped by, so we'll jump your ass. But we'll be right back on the Pickup Show, man.
NASCAR crashes. A world-famous entertainment destination. For Pennzoil 400 weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Gut-wrenching danger. Insane speed. Life-changing glory. It's NASCAR's fastest weekend at America's Racing Showplace.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Pickup Show. As advertised, man, we got my man comedian Lip Lock sitting right there to the right. Say what's up to everybody, Lip Lock.
What's going on, everybody?
All right, and then we have a special guest that dropped in, but you're going to see him again next week. But I figured he's here. I got to get him on. Mr. KO himself. Hopefully he does not hit me. Mr. Linnell Bellows.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? How y'all doing?
Actually, you got a fight coming up here pretty soon, don't you?
Yeah, next Friday on February 28th.
Where at?
Sam's Town Live. Sam's Town Casino.
This is, and that's a Mayweather joint, right?
Yes, sir, Mayweather promotion.
Okay. So if y'all get your butts out to Sam's Town on the 28th. 28th. On the 28th. Doors open at
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. All right. Now I've seen KO get it in. I've seen him spar. I've seen him actually box, and the dude got hands. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You got hands. I support him. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for actually coming through, man. That's what's up, man.
I appreciate you having me.
Now, are you a fan of comedy?
Of course. All
right. Well, now you know that you are sitting next to one of the great Vegas comedians, my friend. I'm not just saying that because he's here. I'd say it if he wasn't here. My man, comedian Lip Lock. And you actually have an event coming up this Saturday, correct?
No, it's this Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah, February 21st, Face the Funny is going to be my third coming to the show. Got a host of comedians on my book. It's kind of like Def Comedy Jam for the hood, you know. I got a headliner myself, and then we got Shannon the Queen. We got King Darius, Mike Zala, Irv Gotti, Bruce Jackson, I think his name is.
Bruce Jackson?
He called himself something else though as a comedian, but his name Bruce though. We got him, and then I got a guy coming to perform. His name is Jay Lamar. He gonna be doing this thing. He fresh out of LA, East Side. Yeah.
Now, is Levon going to perform or?
No, he's the host.
He's the
Levon
host?
Kennedy is my business partner, and he gonna be hosting the show.
Okay, you know, L's up, Levon, man. I see you out there doing your thing, man. Tino is Tino.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was forgetting. Tino Terrell.
Man, how you forget Tino, man?
I mean, it
he's
happens.
a funny dude. All right, man. But either way, Face the Funny, Friday, February 21st. Definitely get out there. I know for a fact because I was on the first one that you did.
Absolutely.
I was on the first one. I'm a comedian too.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not just funny looking.
Yeah,
Like,
I actually tell jokes. I'm not just like this. But you ever notice how boxers kind of have this, like, I'm not going to laugh. I'm just waiting for you to say the wrong thing so I can show you what I can do.
That ain't it. That ain't it.
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
So why I got you here, we got a few minutes, man. As far as boxing, talk to me about the discipline. Because I know there are certain things that you just can't do or you won't do. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't drink, you don't smoke.
Yeah.
You know, you live clean. But, I mean, as far as, like, when you're in camp, what's the hardest thing about being in camp?
Diet. The diet is definitely a very important factor, and it takes a lot of discipline because when they tell you what you can't have, that's when you instantly want it. You know what I mean? So the diet and running. I'm not a big fan of running, but I do it every day. But to me, that would have to go down as the next hardest thing aside from the diet.
Running?
Yeah, running. I don't like running, but I do it. I don't complain. I do it.
I can't even lie to you. I mean, as just being a basketball player during conditioning, I used to hate that because we used to just run and run. We wouldn't even see a ball. We just run.
Yeah.
You know. So definitely big ups to you on that.
Thank
but
you.
Linnell, Mr. KO is actually going to be back next week. I'm doing a full boxing segment, man. You don't want to miss it. I had Tough Enough today. We're doing boxing next week. We also got comedy right here. Now, Lip Lock, being that you're newer to the Vegas scene, per se, as far as comedy, you've put on 3 very good shows, all 3. For the most part, have sold out.
Yeah, they have.
You know, so with that being said, what have you found to be the most difficult part of putting on these shows and dealing with so many different personalities, man?
So far, I actually haven't ran into no problems. My team, we pretty much go hard on promotion ourselves. So, you know what I'm saying? I asked, for you, it's kind of like me when I give, comedians like promo tapes and videos and stuff like that to push the show. It's for them to build a fan base. It's not so much for myself because I'm gonna have people coming regardless. So it's like for us anything, it'd just be the promotion part. Like I think certain comedians are prima donnas already, and this is what I'm learning as being new to the comedy scene. Like I come from Compton, California. And I also come from the rap era. You know what I'm saying? I did music 10 years professionally before I did comedy. So it's like I just, kind of put them 2 worlds together. And it's kind of the same thing. You just got to be careful who you're dealing with and make business and keep it going.
There it is. I mean, it's real simple. I mean, it's worked. So that's the good thing about it. And like I say, I definitely support Lip Lock and what you're doing, man. I think it's very good. It's a breath of fresh air that you're bringing to Vegas, man.
It's gonna be leaving Vegas though.
We'll bring it back. Don't just leave it. Bring it back. But one of the things, and this is just me being a comedian myself. A real comedian is gonna do it in front of 1 person, or he's gonna do it in front of 5,000. You know, saying it don't matter. But one of the good things about you is that you actually do bring a true comedy crowd into your shows. Right. That's one of the things that I did know about, being on stage.
And I took that from rap, you feel me? Because I didn't like performing in front of empty crowds when I rap.
Just
so, you know what I'm saying?
In a sense, you can consider it shadow boxing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still up there perfecting what you need to do.
That part.
Now, we're going to switch it to hip hop. What do you listen to before you get into the ring? What gets you into your mojo, man?
I mean, it just depends. I mean, I try to keep it real West. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He said you from the hub too?
Yeah.
I'm from Hub City too. You know.
Oh, you from Compton?
Yeah.
What part? Man.
At the east side, man.
I'm East Side too.
Yeah.
Wait, what high school did you go to?
I graduated out of Little Rock High School. That's in the desert.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my cousin. It's a
I
long
went to
story.
Dominguez.
Okay, yeah, my cousin went to
and I went to Linwood.
And Linwood.
Yeah, I went to Linwood. I graduated from Linwood, so yeah, that's what that is. You know, L's up again.
Yeah.
Because of some other stuff.
Yeah. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Leave that alone.
Yeah, so I mean, anything that got a little. I mean, it gotta have a little gangster tip to it, but a nice beat, something that's just get me in the rhythm when I'm gonna touch this boy with these knuckles. You feel me? I need to feel it in my head, even though they can't hear it. You know what I mean? So I try to just anything that just the rhythm just sit with me. You know what I'm saying? Through the whole fight.
So you basically beating ass to a beat.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I've yet to hear a fighter. This is the first time, and I'm glad it was on the pickup show. This is the first time that I heard a fighter say, I kick ass to music. Like, I'm musically kicking your ass right now. I actually, thank you. I enjoy that. I'm going to keep that.
Yeah, you can have that.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that. Now, so we got KO right here. He's fighting February 28th at Sam's Town. He don't even matter. We got KO. He's fighting at Sam's Town Friday, February 28th.
Yeah.
Doors open at 4, man. Make sure you get there on time. I've been to the Sam's Town venue as well. Very, very good venue, and it's definitely worth it. We got my man, comedian Lip Lock right here.
Yeah.
He's throwing his joint, which is this Friday. So make sure you guys are there, man. One of the things that we continue
at the RC Event Center.
At the RC Event Center, and it's actually nice. If you're tall, make sure you duck because you got a lot of very nice fixtures in there, and if you break, you buy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. KO, we're gonna start with you. Before we roll out, let everybody know where to find you. Social media.
Social media, I got Instagram at KO Bellows, KOBELLOWS. Facebook and Twitter at Lanell Bellows, LANELLBELLOWS. And I just keep it nice and simple, man. Y'all follow me on my road to the top, you know, from the dirt to the top, you know. And mama ain't raised no punk, so I'm gonna be here for a minute.
Well, don't get it twisted. He's actually a nice guy, man. I've met him on a few occasions, man. He's a nice guy.
I never said I wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
You get in that ring.
Well, just don't do that part with him. But we got Lip Lock right here, man. Let the folks know where to find you, brother.
It's spelled the way it's pronounced, comedian Lip Lock. Follow me on everything the same way. For as IG go, you can follow me, comedian Lip Lock 547. Facebook is just comedian Lip Lock. YouTube, it's all one word. Don't put no spaces or nothing. Comedian Lip Lock. I don't know what happens when I put my name in and I separate the comedian from the Lip Lock. A whole bunch of Indians come up kissing. That's not me. So just put it together. Okay? Put it together. Okay. I don't know. So yeah, that's me. Yeah, you can find me on them. That's it.
Okay, so just so you know, Lip Lock does not speak for the pickup show, and if we do have any homosexual Indians out there, he didn't mean anything by
I didn't say anything. I said
you said people. Indians kissing.
Hold on.
So we just gonna leave it at that.
Wait a minute.
Thank you guys both for dropping by the pickup show, man. Definitely, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, of course.
Man, yeah. Okay. Either way, man, we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. And that concludes our show for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for my guests that came through, Vance, Victor, Lip Lock, KO, man. All very good dudes. Go out there, support them. They gave you the social media information. Make sure you get out there and follow these gentlemen. Don't say, oh, well, Doc told me to come follow you. And if they don't know you, if they don't see you, and you're not supporting, they're not going to deal with you. And it's the same thing. Shouts out to As One Promotions, as well as Poker Face Cigars. You know how we do. If you don't have a stick in your hand, you're not the man. All right, y'all. For the pickup show, see you next week. Later.